Good afternoon. Welcome to the 6th edition of the Windmill Rebuild. Last edition we worked on the gear head and took it apart and cleaned it up a little bit, washed it, put it back together, and we have it all ready for what we're going to do. Today I want to start working on the tower and replacing some of the parts in the tower and getting it ready to stand upright, getting some of the legs cemented into the ground to give it some support. And come along, I'll show you what we're doing. So here are some extended legs that I've made. You can see that I'm getting ready to bolt them into place. I've got 2 of them there. Those are going to be cemented into the ground when it's standing upright. I'll probably put a foot on the bottom of them so when it gets cemented in, it has something to grab a hold of. In addition, I'm changing out some of these stays. The stays give it some support. Stays are these pieces of wire here, and they run throughout the windmill tower, and they're getting pretty brittle. Some of them are broken, some of them are bent up quite a bit. I'm afraid of using them and that they would break once the tower's back up in the air. So what I've been doing is replacing them with these, some 1 1/4 by 1/4 inch flat iron, and I'm just going to go along and keep on redoing that. So there's some right on the top part and some to replace on the bottom part here as well. Also, what I'm doing is it has some cross braces. Every section has some cross braces to it here as well. Down on the bottom there's only 1 cross brace at the very end, and I'm missing the other ones, so I've got enough steel here to carry on replacing those stays, putting in more cross braces and adding some more legs. So this will be sort of time consuming, and but I'll do that, and need to roll the tower over as I do it to get it all done. Then we'll be looking at standing it up. I'll probably take the lower legs back off, then we'll look at standing it up and getting the holes drilled for the legs to be cemented into the ground, going from there. I've been working on the tower here for several days. You can see now that all these supports are in place. So what's the next step here? Well, this tower comes in 2 sections. I'll split the sections into a top and a bottom half. Then I'm going to take these legs back off it. They're going to be in the ground and be cemented in, but I'm going to then tilt the lower section up onto the place I want to put it, and then I'll have a really good starting point to drill some holes for the lower legs, and then I can cement them in. So okay, let's moving forward. And here it is up in the air. We'll have to level it out and mark out where the holes we're going to drill down for those extra legs, and then we'll raise it back up and bolt it to the legs that we've drilled the holes to, and then we'll, once it's level again, make sure it's level, we'll pour concrete and should be good. We'll think on how we're going to get the top part of the tower on there. And here we have the legs all marked out for where we have to drill the holes, put the legs in, and then remount the tower onto the legs and fill it with concrete. Okay, we have the holes all dug here, and it's sitting on top of the holes. I have to take the leg extenders, put them down the holes and bolt them up. You can see the extended legs there just lying up against the edge of the tower. They'll go in probably about 4 feet, I guess I'm putting them in. So once we get that done up, we'll have another quick look and then carry on from there. Well, good morning, everybody. Yesterday we got the legs into the holes and poured the concrete in. Seems pretty good. And got it up level. I'm assuming that take out my leveling blocks. So here we are. It took quite a while to get it all put back together and get it in leveled, and then 3.5 to 4 bags of concrete per hole, but there it is. So we're off to a good start. Here's the top section, still sitting here. We have some more work to do on that. We're going to take this little top of the stand here, I'm going to call it a crow's nest maybe, and change that out to a newer one. I think this is where we'll end this edition of the Windmill Rebuild. Thanks for joining us. Next time we come out, we'll be trying to get that top section on perhaps, and maybe trying to straighten out some of the blades on the windmill and putting that back together, whatever we're doing. Anyway, hope you join us. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Thanks for watching. Bye now.